Hey, friends out there, this is Thursday, December, what is it, January 26th, 2023. And it is just about 5:33 in the morning here in Northern California. And as usual, I'll talk about a few things today. And I hope everybody's doing as well as they can in a crazy ass world run by maniacal, money loving madmen. Those are the ones that create the policies that essentially create our reality. That is the reality for the masses. And there's a lot of minions, witting and unwitting, amongst us, amongst the multitude of just commoners, I guess you would call us, the majority of the people. And the majority of the people haven't been getting their way for a long time. We can bandy this term democracy around all we want, but you know something, friends? Listen. If they're colluding together, which they have been, obviously, through overwhelming empirical evidence, that is, the politicians, supposedly the leaders of the people, and the people represent the government, the only valid, legitimate government there is we the people. That is what a nation is comprised of. It is the people. It is not the real estate. And if you got these people colluding, it doesn't matter who you vote for, you're going to lose on the big issues. And the big issues have everything to do with economic policy. This is how we're being controlled, and this is how we're being oppressed. And that's might sound like an archaic term, but really it's very relevant, very pertinent to the day and age we live in. And has everything to do with cheating. It's cheating you out of what belongs to you. That is the earth's resources. That's a thus saith the Lord thing. This transcends all politics and economic philosophy. You understand? You cut through all the crap. You cut to the chase. You get to the point. And then you got to get in the face of those in power. Everybody. See, if everybody gets on the same page here, we unify, these people aren't going to be able to keep getting away with their cheating. They're lying. They're stealing. It's stealing from you. It belongs to you. This planet belongs to you as much as it does to the Clintons and the Rockefellers and the Bidens and the Bushes and the Obamas. Do you understand? All of these people are subservient to you because you are the government. You are the people. You are the nation. And nobody's handing out justice, friends. It's something that has to be demanded. And you can say, well, why isn't this guy pessimistic at this point? Why doesn't he just throw in the towel, give up? It's you, obviously my whole life. I mean, my whole life, since I was a little bitty boy, this country started out slowly going down the tubes after the assassination of JFK, who was a good American, who was an egalitarian. I could give a crap if he was a Democrat, which he was, or a Republican. I don't give a crap. That's all made up crap, man. At this point, it means nothing. If they're colluding against us, what does it mean? I mean, the Democrats are now the warmongering party. Back in the 60s, they were the party, hey, man, you know, JFK was a Democrat, and, you know, these are the liberals, these are the nice guys, the good guys, the socialist, egalitarian types, you know, we the people type, they're just the average Joe type. Now what? You know what the hell? Trump comes in, he's a Republican, and, you know, he's cooling down all the wars gradually, and, you know, unlike Biden just yanking all the troops out of Afghanistan, all these people hanging on the planes trying, oh my God, I got to escape. Now they're going to get me. I mean, you know, totally unsafe for the people that we left behind there. I mean, our whole idea, right, was to protect people over there, fighting for justice for these people. All I know is now we're getting more and more involved We're giving the Ukrainians some fancy tanks. I understand Germany. This is prophesied, friends. I got to tell you, if you listen to the guys like Gerald Fleury, I listen to, he'll tell you all about the Third Reich. I think there's, I don't know, but Germany's rise and all this stuff. The Second World War. There's a lot to learn about the history of Germany, and they're leading up NATO. Do you understand? I mean, look, I'm not taking sides here. All I'm saying, there's no winners in war. I mean, I'll just point to what's been going on for hundreds of years over there in Ireland, and tell you there's no winners to war. Okay, because the British occupy Northern Ireland, and you got to imagine that tiny island of Ireland. Okay, they kind of resent that. They can't help but say, we want unity, we want sovereignty, and they can't have it. The British won't let them have it. Am I taking the Irish side? No. Am I taking the British side? No. There's no winners. I mean, if you knew about all the bombings, I mean, families killing family members, it's horrific because of their views. Oh, you're a Protestant, you're a Catholic, you're British, you're Irish. It's like it never ends. So all we're doing is feeding into it. Do you know if the South had surrendered, hundreds of thousands of lives could have been saved during the Civil War? That was brother against brother there. Another good example. But how would we feel if China was cozying up with Mexico and they said, listen, we don't like these American capitalist pigs. So what we want to do is, because we think they've been messing it up for you guys down here in Latin America, we want to get some nukes on the border and intimidate them and show them what's what. You want to mess with us? We got nukes that will easily reach Washington, D.C. Now, we'll blow up the White House if we want. How would America feel about that? Okay, that's what I understand has been going on here. NATO and Ukraine wants to join, but they haven't qualified for whatever reason, but they're working on it. And that's one of the things, one of the perks they would have gotten. And I'm not taking Russia's side. All I'm saying is just be honest with yourself. You really think that we're getting directly involved now, short of sending troops to Ukraine, but we already know there's private contractors over there, mercenaries, soldiers of fortune. It's all prophesied, though. It's like, maybe I should just shut up. I don't know. All I know is I don't like war. I saw way too much of it growing up. Way too much. The Vietnam War, as a little boy, there's the memories are seared in my mind. Flatbed trucks heaped high with the bodies of boys, American boys, teenagers, young men, whatever you want to call them, heaped high, flatbed trucks with the bodies of our dead young men. Now, friends, I'm done. I'm finished. I'm a pacifist. Yeah, I'll use the P word. But you want to know something about a pacifist? When it comes right down to it, they're the best ones to have on your side. When it comes to being cornered, the fiercest fight you'll ever get is from because they're restrained. They hold back like a spring, and it coils, and it restrains itself. You restrain it, and then kaboom, it explodes in fury, kind of like the hand of God. Because when you're restrained, hey, you're getting bullied. You're not the bad guy, but somebody is bullying you. Well, the last guy to use violence wins. No, I'm a nonviolent guy, absolutely. More and more. The older I get, the more nonviolent I am. I just don't have any faith in it. I don't believe in it. I don't trust in violence. That's why none of the other bloody revolutions by the people ever worked, because God didn't sanction them. He didn't approve of them. They displeased him. For example, the French Revolution. It had no staying power. The French people are being oppressed. You hear about it, hey, prices going up, people revolting. They don't like it. That's what it's all about, friends. That's how you get stolen from. Your cost of living is arbitrarily raised. That's anti-progress. That's regression. That's not supposed to happen. Only on a very temporary basis until we say, what the hell's going, what's the problem here? We got to fix it, fix it, fix it. Because it's an essential human need. Fix it, fix it, fix it. It's food, it's housing, it's potable water, it's energy needs. Fix it, fix it, fix it. No. Instead, like I said, it started out gradually, the assassination of JFK. They had to start slow because just like the analogy of the frog in the pot of water, you turn up the heat too quick, man. Oh, no, no, no. We're out of here. That's what we the people would have said. What do you think they would have said in the 60s when a minimum wage job could afford you a middle class life? Home ownership, disposable income. Your wife could stay home, take care of the family comfortably, pay your mortgage, drive a nice car. That's the America I remember as a little boy. That's right. Look how far we've fallen. Suppose the government leaders, right, the politicians, came out back then and told because they're in cahoots. They work with the Federal Reserve very close, right? We all know that. It's all money. It's all about, hey, wow, we're going broke. We're gonna shut down the government. Hey, good, shut it. Cut their paychecks, man. Let's confiscate all their freaking paychecks and see how many of those politicians stay. Even though they'd still be worth millions, the vast majority of those politicians, Congress, Senate, executive, legislated, all these people, man, they're all making gobs of dough.